Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's been several months since I've been able to do one of these videos. I've got an enormous box. Can't wait to see what's inside of it. Going to be doing a BudK Scratch and Dent mystery sword box. Now I will say before I get very far into this box came in pretty beat up. It's been resealed with some tape and not sealed very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my camera on my trusty old tripod there, get the box set off and cut open, and we'll start making a video. Be back in a minute. Alright, so I'm back. Got the table cleared off. As you can see, I'm not in my usual location. My so-called studio is kind of a wreck right now. What I got today is one of the BudK Scratch and Dent mystery sword bags. You get 4 swords. It's 40 bucks. It's scratch and dent, return items, things that may have been discontinued, that type of thing. So I'm going to get them laid out here one at a time. We'll go over them. I'll try and put some information down here at the bottom so you know what each one is, what it costs. Do a summary at the end, and depending on the value of what I get in this box, I'll probably do a slideshow at the end. So let's get started. It's a nice big bag now. As always with these boxes, it comes with free paper. Alright, first of all, straight out of the box, I've got a sword. Of course I've got a sword. This is a sword box. Not sure what kind of sword this is. It's a leather scabbard, but I'm guessing this is probably a yes, it's made in Pakistan. This is a, well, I'm not going to guess. But I know these are cheap. It's an unsharpened stainless steel display blade. This is all hardwood with what looks like brass. It's not very well assembled. There's a lot of, well, it's a cheap display sword. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, it's $10. See if I can get this up. Maybe get a little better look at it. And please excuse my bobbling and fumbling around. If you knew how I had to have my camera set up, you'd understand. So, there's sword number 1. Stainless steel blade, hardwood handle, cheap brass fittings, made in Pakistan. I don't think this is the right scabbard for it. I may be wrong, but it just doesn't fit right. It doesn't fit all the way into the scabbard. And yeah, with the belt loop and stuff, it just doesn't snap on. And the snap has the great steel seal of the state of Oklahoma on it. Don't know what to make of that, but yeah, I don't think this is the right scabbard for this sword. But there we have it. So on to number 2. Number 2, another box. I'm sorry, I know this angle sucks even worse than my usual camera angle. Let me see if I can make a quick adjustment. Hopefully that's a hair better. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Alright, sword number 2. Comes with a care and storage information sheet, which indicates that it's probably some sort of chinois blade. Get this out of the way. Came in a sword bag, cloth sword bag. Let's see what we've got here. Number 2. Alright, we've got a synthetic handle, or synthetic wrapping. It appears to be full tang because it is pinned. It's a pleather wrapped handle. That might be real ray skin underneath it. I can't tell for sure. Got an interesting stone fleck pattern scabbard. It's like a brass suba. Right down here. Alright, let's open her up to see what we've got here. Yes, it is a chinois. It's marked carbon steel. Hopefully you can read the number on it. It does have an edge. It has a hamon on it. I know, never touch the blade, but I don't have a rag with me, so. It's not top quality blade work, but it's a nice looking sword. It'll go into my collection. It's one I don't have. The chinois blades are made in China. I think it's Longquan, if I've got the pronunciation correct. So there we have it. It is a hardwood scabbard with a over lacquer. So there we have number 2. Back in a moment on number. Okay, sword number 3, and I had to change my camera position because I was having some lighting issues. But sword number 3. Sword bag. I think the last sword and this one are just remnants, leftovers. The last one had no damage to it whatsoever that I could see. This one's still in its bag. I don't know if it's a chinois or not, but it's a very simple black lacquer, wooden scabbard. Feels like a cotton or synthetic. It is pinned, so I assume that it's probably a full tang. It's just a very plain, simple, black, all around black sword. So let's pull her out and see what we've got. This has a reverse blade on it. I've never seen one of these. I don't remember if Shinwa made these or who it was, but the edge is back here instead of along here. This is the spine. It has the katana curve, but yeah, it's got a reverse edge on it. The number on it is BK2355. It's carbon steel. It does have a hamon on it, and I don't think that's a false hamon. So that's an interesting one. I haven't received one of these before. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time going over this particular sword, but I will get it up here. Don't know if that'll show up or focus in, but like I said, the edge is on the back instead of on the what would normally be the spine is the edge. So it's interesting. I don't know if it's a novelty or if it's a type of sword that I'm not familiar with, but there we have it. Please excuse my atrocious Midwestern accent that I've had received comments on because I mispronounced katana. Someone said it's not a katana. Well, y'all, we're just a bunch of Okies out here, so you know, we don't always get everything right. So that's sword number 3. Okay, last but not least, sword number 4. It is a Kit Ray branded Swords of the Ancients collection Mithroden sword. Box is pretty beat up, so I don't know what to what to make of it. This is made by United Cutlery. Let's see if we can get her opened up here. Yeah, it's pretty banged up, to be honest, the box is, so they're opened up. Let's see what we've got here. By the way, this particular knife, it came in an earlier box from BudK. Oh, got a sword blade sticking out. That's kind of scary. get it open without cutting my hand off. Well, we're just going to open the whole box. Oh, that's already impressive. Does not come with a scabbard. Cardboard. Appears to be a poster of some sort. Get to that. Cap. Jeez. Say this. Kit race stuff. It's heavy. This is a serialized blade. Wow. That sucker is huge. And it's heavy. Double-handed. It is leather wrapped, and it's real leather, not synthetic. Heavy metal furniture on it. It's a really interesting fantasy sword. Maybe an armor-piercing tip. Stainless steel, handcrafted in China. It's serialized. I don't know if my camera will focus on it, but it got a serial number down here, 11584. It's a pretty sword. The tip is bent a little bit, just very, very slightly damaged. Yeah, it's got a little bend and a little tweak to it. It doesn't have an edge. I was concerned about that. But yeah, it does have a tiny bit of damage. But you know what? I don't care. These are $40 boxes, which means I'm paying $10 a piece for these blades. So I've got absolutely nothing to complain about. I apologize if the video is a little washed out. But yeah, $40, got 4 blades, $10 a piece. I've got nothing to complain about at all. Any one of these swords, even the cheap one, the first one I opened up, even if it was just that, it'd be well worth the money. So there's number 1, or number 4. Let's see what's in here. Pardon my sniffles, I suddenly have an allergy attack. Battling the Horde is what it says. Yeah. Certificate of authenticity from the Swords of the Ancient collection. I'll try and get pictures of this. It's just too difficult to do with the breeze I've got going on. So, number 4. Number 1 with its incorrect, not matching scabbard. Number 2, and I don't know if that's supposed to be a gold tone or exactly what that's supposed to be, but it looks very nice in person. And here we have number 3 with its reverse back edge. Got this all in frame. Of course I don't. My battery's almost dead, so I'll keep this short. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please click like, share with your friends. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Keep watching. I'll be doing more of these. If you have any suggestions, put them down in the comments. If it's under $100, I'll try and do it. Hey, thank you very much for watching. Y'all have a great day.